All right, let's take you to this now. One person has died following a multiple vehicle crash on the N4 near Waterval Bowen in Mpumalanga this afternoon. For more details on this, we are now joined by SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo. Tumelo, a very good afternoon to you. It's so unfortunate that this particular fatality comes just after the Transport Minister, Barbara Creecy, released the latest stats on road fatalities, saying, in fact, that there has been a decrease from this time last year. Speak to us about this particular accident. What do you know?
This is what we know so far, Unati, that at least one person have died and multiple people have been injured in that multiple crash that happened just outside Waterval Bowen, right here on the N4. We understand that the road has been partially closed on that part of the N4, and then that's what is understood so far. But let's now bring in Mweti Musi just to talk to us about this incident that just happened on the Waterval Bowen on the N4. Mweti, talk to us about this crash that just happened. Talk to us about how many people have been injured and one person we understand have lost their life, and then what happened there?
Well, we're not exactly sure what could have disturbed one of those drivers, but then again we've got 5 vehicles. It's a multiple vehicle collision. We've got 2 LDVs, 2 sedans, as well as 1 SUV. But there are several people who sustained injuries varying from slight to moderate, as well as serious. The traffic officers, they are on both ends of those entrances so that they can redirect traffic to alternative routes like Skumanskloof, those who are driving from Bombela, and those who are coming from that direction of Machadodor.
Talk to us about the traffic on the road. How is the traffic on the road? How are you guys manning the road? I understand here we are on a multidisciplinary action where the cars are being stopped, are being searched. Just to talk to us about what is happening here.
A lot of activities are being done by the traffic officers. For instance, there are block patrols, there are stop and searches. Here where we are, there are traffic officers. They are working closely with their counterparts from the Department of Public Works, Roads and Patrols. And then the Nyamsoro ANPR, the one that deals with summonses, they go everywhere on all the major routes and so on and so forth, so that they are also able to check if there are any outstanding summonses. Hence, we have previously appealed to motorists who will be who are on the road as we speak. Prior to undertaking their journeys, they really need to check their traffic summonses and try to settle them before they go on the road, because it becomes dangerous. Especially, you'd have unnecessary delays, especially those who have got warrants of arrest issued in their names. It's better to try and clear that and make arrangements before they even go on their journey. The other issue that we want to appeal to motorists, those who will be driving on the road. Our traffic law enforcement officers have been given strict orders not to tolerate or allow any person driving a vehicle without a registration place. It means what will happen is that the traffic officers will immediately impound that vehicle and then wait for its driver or the owner to produce the number plates that is in line with that vehicle.
We understand that the road fatalities have gone down countrywide, but in the province have gone up. Last year we reported around this time we reported about 54. This time it's about 76. What do you think is contributing to this, and what can be done to ensure that the people that are on the road, they are also safe? What do you think is contributing to this?
Well, we partially blame the wet weather to some of the crashes that we have experienced. And we have also seen, like I indicated earlier, on 3 of the major crashes that we have recorded, they happened in the early hours on Monday morning. There was this incident that happened on R33, which involved a bus of a very well-known company. And then we also have another incident on the N4 towards Mbombela, where 3 young men were killed who were driving in a light motor vehicle. Then we had another one where there was a collision between an LDV and a sedan that claimed the lives of 7 people. Those are the major crashes that have taken our numbers up. I believe the situation could have been better was it not for the weather, because you'll remember in other instances when the rain continues to fall, it also affects our infrastructure. But then we do have construction sites on various parts of our road. That is why when motorists are traveling at night, we really want to plead with them to ensure that they approach construction sites with great caution, especially at night where visibility is reduced, and it even gets worse when it also rains. So we want them to be very much wary of those things every time they take to the road. But I believe with the increased cooperation and the amount of work that our traffic law enforcement officers are doing in collaboration with their counterparts in the municipalities, RTMC, the police, and all other stakeholders in the transport sector, we could do more, and we can even drastically bring these numbers down.
We see traffic is already picking up on the N4. Which other route traffic is starting to pick up this afternoon? And can we expect this traffic to continue throughout the night up until tomorrow? Or traffic will just subside when the night comes in?
Well, here on the N4, I'm sure you can see it's very busy here. The other road that is very busy, it's R573, the Moloto road. The numbers are quite high in terms of traffic volumes. The other road that is very busy and quite critical in this province is N3, the one that links Gauteng, Mpumalanga, KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the Free State, is very busy. There was a time when Velge Toll Plaza and the Hook, on average, they were counting about 1,400 vehicles per hour. But then on the N17 road, the traffic is relatively stable there. Other routes that are expected to pick up, that are having large volumes of traffic, it would be your R40, the one that links Mpumalanga through White River, Palabora, straight to Limpopo. It's one of the roads that we expected to be busy. R38 as well, because other people are using it as an alternative when they drive from Gauteng, go through N17, R38, and all of that. Probably some of them they are trying to avoid traffic officers, but then our traffic officers, they are certainly everywhere. They are fairly visible, and we are happy with the amount of work that they are doing in terms of your block patrols, stop searches, ANPR vehicles, and thanks.
Thank you so much. That was Mweti Musi speaking for the Department of Community Safety and Liaison here in the province, talking to us about the number of roadblocks that they have across the province. You understand this is one of the province that is popular, especially during this time of the year, as it boasts a lot of tourist attraction, but also it connects two countries, which is Eswatini and also the Kingdom of Eswatini and also Mozambique. So you can imagine there's going to be a lot of traffic on this road as many of these holiday makers, they make their way to their holiday destination.